Welcome to the lecture series of boundary value problems. Today we are going to see type 1 problems. So the type 1 is initial velocity is 0 and initial displacement given directly in the problem. So this is the way we can identify the type 1 problem. So look at the first question. An elastic string stretched and fastened at 2 points x equal to 0 and x equal to L apart. Motion is started by displacing the string into the form y is equal to k into Lx minus x squared, from which it is released at time t equal to 0. Find the displacement of any point on the string at a distance of small x from one end at time small t. So this is the question. So in this one we can see that a string is stretched and fastened at two endpoints. The first endpoint is x is equal to 0 and the next point is x is equal to L. So obviously the length of the string is L and the motion is started by displacing the string. Okay, so the displacement function is given directly in this question. What is that? This is what y equal to k into Lx minus x square. This is the displacement function at the time t equal to 0. So now we have to find out the displacement of any point on the string at a distance of small x from one end at the time t. So this is the question. Now we can see the solution. Look at the solution. First we have to write the one-dimensional wave equation. So the solution, the wave equation is dou square y by dou t square equal to a square into dou square y by dou x square. We call this as equation 1. Here we have taken the displacement function y because it is given in the question the displacement is y of y equal to, that is why here we are taking that dou square y by dou t square equal to a square into dou square y by dou x square. So from the given question, the boundary conditions are y of 0 comma t, because this is the first endpoint x is equal to 0 for all t greater than 0, and y of L comma t, this is the second endpoint. At this point x is equal to L, that is the next endpoint t greater than 0, and velocity c, that is initial velocity is 0. So dou by dou t of y of x comma 0 equal to 0. This is the third boundary condition, and the last one is displacement function y of x comma 0 at the time, that is the time t equal to 0. This is what y of x comma 0 equal to k into Lx minus x square. So these are the four boundary conditions. Now for this one-dimensional wave equation, the correct solution which satisfies the boundary conditions are y of x comma t equal to c1 cos px plus c2 sin px into c3 cos pat plus c4 sin pat. So this is the correct solution. We can call this as equation 2. Now what is the procedure is, for each boundary condition we have to substitute in the solution. For that substituting a condition we can get an answer. Again we are redefining the solutions. Again and again after applying the fourth condition we can get the final answer. So this is the procedure. Applying boundary condition 1 in equation 2. So what is our equation 2? This is what our equation 2. Y of x comma t equal to c1 cos px plus c2 sin px into c3 cos pat plus c4 sin pat. In this one we have to apply our first boundary condition. What is our first boundary condition? Y of 0 comma t equal to 0. That means what? We have to put x is equal to 0. We have to put x is equal to 0 in equation 2. Okay, so in this equation we have to substitute x is equal to 0. So applying boundary condition 1 in equation 2, we can get y of 0 comma t, that is, if you want we can write, that is x is equal to 0. This is no need to write, but still for understanding we are writing this one. So y of 0 comma t, wherever x comes we will make it as 0, equal to c1 cos px, cos 0 value is 1, plus c2 sin 0, that is 0. So we can get like this, into c3 cos pat plus c4 sin pat equal to 0. So this is what our first boundary condition. We have applied the first boundary condition. Now look at this one. Here we are getting C1. Okay, C1 into 1, so we can write this one as C1 into C3 cos PAT plus C4 sin PAT equal to 0. When AB equal to 0, we can say that either A equal to 0 or B equal to 0. So here we can write, which implies C1 equal to 0, since C3 cos PAT plus C4 sin PAT not equal to 0. So from the first condition, when you are applying in equation 2, we can get the answer as C1 equal to 0. So put C1 equal to 0 in equation 2. Therefore, so now we got the answer as C1 equal to 0. Therefore, put C1 equal to 0 in equation 2. So what will happen? Y of x comma t, that is our equation 2. Y of x comma t is equal to, we have to put our C1 equal to 0. So what will happen? 0, C1 cos PAT, so 0 plus C2 sin PX into C3 cos PAT plus C4 sin PAT. This is what our equation 2. In this only we have substituted C1 equal to 0. So what is the remaining? Remaining is C2 sin PX into C3 cos PAT plus C4 sin PAT. Our left hand side is y of x comma t. So now we can give the number as equation number 3. So this is our equation 3. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to apply the boundary condition 2 in this equation. So apply boundary condition 2 in equation 3. So what will happen? What is our boundary condition 2? Boundary condition 2 is y of L comma t is equal to 0. Okay, boundary condition 2 is y of L comma t equals 0. That means what? We have to put x is equal to L. So we have to substitute x is equal to L in this equation. So y of L comma t, if you want we can write that is x is equal to L. Okay, so y of L comma t is equal to C2 sin PL into C3 cos PAT plus C4 sin PAT equal to 0. So this is our boundary condition 2 we have applied. Now look at this one. Here we are getting C2 sin PL into C3 cos PAT plus C4 sin PAT equal to 0. Already we have said that C3 cos PAT plus C4 sin PAT not equal to 0. That means which is equal to 0? We can get C2 sin PL equal to 0. And moreover, already we have said that C1 is equal to 0. Therefore, we have already defined C1 equal 0. So again C2 is not equal to 0. So what is the possible? Possible is only sin PL equal to 0. So now we have arrived that sin PL equal to 0. For what value sin is 0? Sin PL equal to multiples of pi, that is only sin values are 0. So sin n pi equal to 0. So which implies PL equal to n pi. So what is our P? P is equal to n pi by L. So when you are applying the second boundary condition, we got the answer as P is equal to n pi by L. Now we have to substitute this n pi by L in this above equation. Therefore, the displacement function will become as y of x comma t is equal to C2 sin P. P is nothing but what? N pi by L. So C2 sin n pi x by L into C3 cos P. P is n pi at by L plus C4 sin n pi at by L. So now we have arrived the next equation. We can call this as equation 4. So now we have applied up to equation boundary condition 2. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to apply our boundary condition 3. What is our boundary condition 3? Boundary condition 3 is initial velocity is 0. What is our initial velocity? Dou by dou t of y of x comma 0 equal to 0. So this is what our third boundary condition. So we are going to apply the third boundary condition. So to apply the third boundary condition, we have to differentiate our equation 4 with respect to t partially. So differentiate equation 4 partially with respect to t. Why we are doing this? To apply the third boundary condition. So to apply the third boundary condition, we have to differentiate this equation partially with respect to t. So what is the left hand side? Left hand side is dou y by dou t equal to C2 sin n pi x by L, because there is no t, sin n pi x by L, this is as it is, and then C3 cos n by at by L. Cos differentiation is minus sin. So what will happen? Minus C3 sin n by at by L into n pi a by L plus C4 differentiation of sin is cos n pi at by L into n pi a by L. So this is our partial derivative with respect to t. Now we are going to apply our boundary condition C. Now this is of the form dou y by dou t. Now we can apply the boundary condition 3. So apply boundary condition 3 in the above equation. So what is our boundary condition 3? Boundary condition 3 is dou y of x comma 0 by dou t equal to 0. That means what? T equal to 0 we have to put. So that is t equal to 0. That is what we are going to apply. What we are going to apply? T equal to 0. So we have to apply t equal 0 in the above equation. So the left hand side will become as dou y of x comma 0 by dou t equal to, here there is no t, so C2 sin n pi x by L as it is, and then here look at this sin n pi at, sin 0 is 0, okay. So we can get so now we are getting this sin 0 is 0 plus C4 into cos 0 value is 1 into n pi a by L. So we can get C2 sin n pi x by L, 0 into anything 0, C4 sin n pi a by L. So now we have defined that C2 is not equal to 0 and sin n pi x by L not equal to 0, because it is defined for all x. So this term is also not equal to 0, and we know very well that n pi a by L is also not equal to 0 because it is defined for constants. So what is the possible? The possibility is therefore C4 equal to 0. So this is the only possible in this condition. So we have to substitute C4 equal to 0 in equation 4. So apply, substitute C4 equal to 0 in equation 4. So apply C4 equal to 0 in equation 4. So what will happen? Y of x comma t is equal to C2 sin n pi x by L into C3 cos n pi at by L plus C4 is 0. So this equation will become y of x comma t equal to C2 C3 sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. We can take instead of C2 C3 as a single constant term as Cn. Therefore our displacement function y of x comma t will become as Cn into sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. You can call this as equation number 5. So we have applied up to third boundary condition. So with that we got the answer as y of x comma t equal to Cn sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. Now we are going to give this as the most general solution of. So therefore the most general solution is most general solution means we can give the nth case, that is the sigma notation. Therefore, y of x comma t equal to sigma n equal to 1 to infinity Cn sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. So, we can call this as equation number 6. Now, we are going to apply the last boundary condition. What is our last boundary condition? Last boundary condition is displacement function. What is that? Y of x comma 0 equal to k into Lx minus x square. That means what? We have to put t equal to 0 in the general solution. We can applying the boundary condition 4. So, apply boundary condition 4 in equation 6. Okay. So, what is our boundary condition 4? Y of x comma 0, that means t equal to 0, that is t equal to 0. Okay. So, what will happen here? Left hand side is y of x comma 0 equal to sigma n equal to 1 to infinity Cn sin n pi x by L into cos n by at. Cos n by at means t equal to 0. Cos 0 value is 1 equal to what? Equal to, it's given in the question, k into Lx minus x square. Okay. We can call this as equation number 7. Now, look at this one. Here we have to find out the value of Cn because that is the unknown value. Cn we have to find out. Here the sigma notation for n equal to 1 to infinity sine. That means we have to expand this one as Fourier series of sine series. That is, to find Cn, expand, we can take the given function as f of x. Okay. Expand f of x in a half range Fourier sine series, because here the sine term is involving, that's why we are expanding this as Fourier sine series in the interval 0 comma L. Why we are expanding the 0 to L means the string length is 0 to L. Okay. So, what is our half range Fourier series? F of x is equal to sigma n equal to 1 to infinity Bn sin n pi x by L. This is what our half range Fourier sine series, where what is the formula for Bn? To find the Bn formula is 2 by L integral 0 to L f of x into sin n pi x by L into dx. So, this is the formula for finding Bn. So, here we can compare this equation, that is our half range Fourier sine series. We can give this as equation 8. Now, compare our equation 7 and 8. From this one we can compare equations 7 and 8. So, now look at this one. Here f of x is equal to Cn sin n pi x, and here in this equation 8 f of x is equal to Bn sin n pi x. That means what? Cn equal to Bn. So, if you are finding our Bn using this formula, that is our Cn. Therefore, we can find the value of Cn equal to 2 by L integral 0 to L f of x. F of x we have taken that k into Lx minus x square into sin n pi x by L into dx. Okay. So, now we are going to integrate this one to find the value of Cn. Here k is a constant, so we can take k outside. So, 2k by L integral 0 to L Lx minus x square into sin n pi x by L into dx. This is our Cn. So, here we are going to apply the Bernoulli's formula. We can take this as our u and this time as our v. U is equal to Lx minus x square and v is equal to sin n pi x by L. Okay. So, u means we have to differentiate all the terms. Okay. So, differentiation of Lx is L, x square differentiation is 2x. Again differentiating this we can get minus 2. If you are going for the third differentiation, that will become as 0. So, you can stop up to u double dash, and here we have to integrate. Integration of sin is minus cos n pi x by L into L by n pi, and v2 equal to integration of cos is sine. So already one minus is there. So sin n pi x by L into already L by n pi is there. So n square L square by n square pi square. Again integrating this we can get integration of sin is minus, already one minus is there. So minus into minus plus cos n pi x by L into L cube by n cube pi cube. So this is what the differentiation and integration. Now we are going to apply the Bernoulli's formula in this one. We can get the answer for Cn. So applying the Bernoulli's formula, first term is u. What is our u? U is Lx minus x square into V1 minus cos n pi x by L into L by n pi. Then u dash. What is our u dash? Minus x minus L minus 2x into minus sin n pi x by L L square into, so here L square by n square pi square. Then here differentiation of this is minus 2 into cos n by x by L into L cube by n cube pi cube. So just we have applied the Bernoulli's formula with the limit 0 to L. So before applying the limit, look at that, here we are getting the sin n pi x by L. So when you are applying the upper limit, sin n pi we will get. So the sin n pi means multiples of sin n pi is 0, and we are applying the lower limit, sin 0 is 0. So before applying the limit we can cancel the sin term. So now we are going to apply the limit, so which is equal to 2k by L into upper limit is L. So L, where we have to apply the limit? Only for the x. So L means L into L, L square minus L square 0, 0 into anything 0. So the first term will become 0, and here it is minus 2 into cos 0 value is what? L. So here cos n pi L divided by L. So cos n pi value is what? Minus 1 power n into what? Into L cube by n cube pi cube. So this is what our only upper limit, and minus lower limit is 0. So 0 into anything 0, then sin term is 0, and here it is cos 0 value is 1. So minus 2 into cos 0 value is 1 and into L cube by n cube pi cube. So we have applied the upper limit minus lower limit. So both the limits we have applied. So what is the remaining? 2k by L minus 2 into minus 1 power n L cube by n cube pi cube minus into minus plus 2 into L cube by n cube pi cube. So now look at this, in both the term we can take that 2 and L cube by n cube pi cube outside. So already one 2 is there. So 4k by L into L cube by n cube pi cube. So write the remaining. Remaining is minus 1 power n plus 1. Okay. So this you can cancel the L and L cube. So this will become a square. So 4k L square divided by n cube pi cube into 1 minus 1 power n. So whenever terms comes like this, what is our left hand side is Cn. Terms comes like this, we have to give odd numbers and even numbers. When you are giving n is equal to 1, what will happen? Minus into minus plus, this will become as 2. So 2 into 4, 8. So which is equal to 8k L square by n cube pi cube. This will happen only when if n is odd. So n equal to 2, what will happen? This will become as plus 1 minus 1, 0, 0 into anything 0. So this whole term will become 0 if n is even. So what is our Cn? Cn equal to 8k L square n cube pi cube if n is odd, and Cn equal to 0 if n is even. Substitute Cn in equation 6. What is our equation 6? Equation 6 is, therefore the most general solution is. So y of x comma t equal to, in this place only we have to substitute our Cn. So substitute our Cn answer in equation 6. We can get y of x comma t equal to, y of x comma t equal to, we can get the answer Cn as only if n is odd cases. So sigma n equal to 1, 3, 5 up to infinity. Okay, what is our Cn? 8k L square by n cube pi cube into sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. So in this one also, without n terms we can take outside. So what are the terms? 8k L square divided by pi cube. Only in this term only n is not involving. That kind of terms only we have to take outside from the summation. So n equal to 1, 3, 5 up to infinity. What is the remaining? 1 by n cube into sin n pi x by L into cos n pi at by L. So this is our final answer of the one dimensional wave equation. This is what the solution. Thank you for watching.